Is that back? Is that there?
That should be some.
Testing, testing.
Yeah.
Is that back? Is that there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. Well, let's start that again then. So yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in today's stream. Instead of going through Harbor and things like that, instead we're going to do kind of a free tool. So we're going to be working on a like a SaaS, basically, and I'm going to release it for free. So I'm determined to try and do this by the end of this stream, but we'll see how that goes. So the idea is to do keyword research into SEO creation, into design creation, into uploading. Okay, so this is kind of, yeah, these are my ideas for this tool, and also there has to be some kind of easy to use front end, and also requirements.txt. So my programming's improved a lot since I kind of have done something like this. So I'm fairly confident in the ability to do this pretty quickly. So the idea is, so now that I've got kind of the key parts of this, I need to break this down into what tools I'm going to have to use to achieve all of these things. If you have any questions at any time, please ask me. So keyword research, I need an LLM. Because I'll just do, and also probably some kind of connection to Google API, so data for SEO, for example. SEO creation needs an LLM. Design creation needs a, I don't actually, an art generator. I don't know what the term is. I've completely gone blank on that. So I'll just write art generator. Uploading generator. Oh, and also this needs some kind of Python CSV magic as well. And then uploading will need API, Python CSV stuff. Easy to use front end, I'll probably just use some kind of Flask thing. And then requirements.txt is, yeah, self-explanatory. So this is kind of all I need to achieve what we're talking about. So I guess the best thing to do would be to get started. I'm going to be using a variety of different things. Now I'm going to try and use Aider chat. Because I have a feeling that's going to speed things up significantly. But I'm not actually that necessarily good with Aider. So I'm just going to say how to set up Aider chat. I should have it installed inside a VM. I'm going to try and show you guys how I do everything so that you can kind of maybe think about what you could make yourselves or how you could do this yourselves or whatever. So let's do this. This should start a VM. This should activate the VM once this is done. A VM is a virtual env. It just gives you all of the security permissions and things that you need to do everything to do with coding without you having to do like annoying things and changing everything and whatever it might be. So again, the reason I'm using Claude, by the way, if you're curious, I use different things for different things. And in this, I'm using Claude in this case because it is trained up to April 2024, I believe. Aider has been a pain to install properly with Olama. Yeah, I've got no idea about that. It's not that expensive with Sonnet, honestly. I would recommend just using Sonnet. Yeah, the reason I'm using Claude is because it has up-to-date information on Aider. So I actually want to use Anthropic. If you can go off my screen for 1 second. I'll just get some API keys. So I'm going to export the API key in commands. So let me just do that quickly, guys, and then I'll show you how I did it after. Oops. No, hang on. I'll show you guys after what I'm doing. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me just do it, and then I'll show you. Oh, that's a Claude key. Oops, it should be Claude. Oh, you have to set both, actually, true. That's okay, I'll just set one. Sorry guys, just 2 seconds, let me just finish this. I should have brought a mouse, really. Almost done. Okay, and then how do you clear terminal? Thanks. I probably won't even use it, but thanks. How do you clear terminal? Oh my god. How do I clear terminal? I haven't tried Olama. CLS, right. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can show the screen again. Okay, so all I did then was I set the Anthropic key using this. So I just pasted this and then pasted the the SK here. I heard that Claude is even cheaper if you use API instead of the web UI. Yeah, it's pretty cheap. The API is extremely cheap. So now if I do Aider and then Sonnet, this should work. There's no reason why this shouldn't work. Oh, I haven't installed Aider, so it won't work. How do I install Aider? Pip install Aider. It says it's already installed. I did this the other day. It was just literally Aider and then Sonnet.
We have a question. Do you know the basics, or are you just relying on AI to tell you what to do?
No, I know the basics. I'm just trying to show that anyone can do this. I do know the basics, definitely. I was doing this the other day. I'm just not sure how to run Aider. Like, I've completely forgotten how to run Aider. Yeah, it should just work by running Aider. I'm not sure why that's not working. That's annoying. I might just skip Aider then, because it doesn't seem to be wanting to work, so I guess it's not that important to the process. I just thought that would have been cool, to be honest with you. Obviously now I'm getting annoyed because I can't make it work. Apparently it's pip install Aider chat, that's why. I use Claude API SM, I say the API is a bit expensive. Which model did you use? This looks like it's working. Which model did you use, Identity Joy? Do you have a tutorial for SEO and SEMrush? I can't find. I don't use SEMrush. I use Ahrefs at the moment, and I'm trying to build something that will replace Ahrefs as well. But I don't have a tutorial for SEMrush, no, not specifically, except from like 3 years ago. This takes a little bit of time, as you can see. But the cool thing about Aider is that it's kind of context aware of what it's working on. It's not just kind of making stuff up. So I'll just ask a few questions to Claude that I'm curious about. Like, I just want to know, can you run front-end and back-end Flask inside the same directory? I think you can. Like, I think I've done it before. So I'm just doing research on how the project will be set up, basically. So set up the front end using React, Vue. Oh, you can use React. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, well, I mean, that's super interesting. So what I can do is I can make like quite a nice front end here, which could be integrated with the back end. And then people can use it, which is pretty cool, which is kind of the main goal here. I've got a squeaky chair, guys. Sorry about that. So now if I do Aider -- Sonnet, this should work. Yeah, perfect. Let's say yes. So that's created a GitHub repo. It says Anthropic key not set. Okay, that's annoying. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, Sonnet 3.5 is fairly cheap. David Kaminsky, thanks. Great idea, Hamish. Thanks. Appreciate that. Go off my screen a sec. Why though? What the hell, dude? Sorry guys, I know this is kind of annoying, but sometimes these things just don't work. Oh, okay, there we go, it's working. Perfect. You can show my screen again. So just so you know, I had to close Visual Studio Code for that to work. That was why. So now I'm inside Aider. So what I can do is I like to start by asking, and I want to be like, I want to make a, so /ask is like having a conversation with Aider, okay? Whereas /code, it will actually code for you. So I'm just going to do /ask. I want to make a Python Flask project that uses, let's go back to the, uses LLMs to interact with information found from external APIs like data for SEO. And then uses, I need to find a Flux API because I actually don't know one. Flux image generator API. I'll probably just use an external one because then I don't have to worry about it. Like obviously I'd rather use the original one, but it's not going to be that easy. So Flux is supposed to be the best one right now. It's also commercial, you're allowed to use it for commercial reasons. Okay, perfect, so this is good. So what I'll do is I'll give any external APIs, I'll give them in full like this, underneath in this prompt. So I also need data for SEO. Thought it was really nice to generate a tech outline for a SaaS I'm building. I'm starting with plain text and Claude just wrote it out better. Yeah, it's good for that as well. Uses Flux to create the image and then the other thing is, does Etsy have an upload API? Actually, it'll probably be better to use Printify API because that is connected to Etsy. Yeah, that'll be a good way to do it. So then we need to also connect to create the image and then put it on a product using the Printify API and then upload the product to Etsy with a click. So this is the general idea of what I want to make. So can you help me plan the infrastructure for this project? Oh, I forgot to give it the documentation, but that's okay because it's just planning the infrastructure right now. So it does code, but like it's not actually going to do anything at the moment. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say ask again. Here's all of the documentations you need to make this happen. So I'm going to say here, here's the image generation API. So I think we have to right click here. Yeah. And then here's the it needs this as well. write me a simple Claude Sonnet. What's it called? Not response. What's the opposite of response? Request. What else do we need? Oh, data for SEO. Yeah. Okay. So what would we use? Probably Google organic, and then just so people know, the kind of idea is to do like site, Etsy.com, in title, and then something like some way to make this give good SEO. I need to think about this some more, but I'll just get a simple request for now. So we'll change this to the United States. And we want to code example, Python, copy this. Here's the data for SEO. Documentation, sorry. And then it needs Claude documentation, so we'll do this. And then let me check if there's anything else. No, that should be good. Honestly, that should be good.
I'm just thinking now, we might reintroduce to any new viewers what's going on, and then maybe take a picture of your thing, this thing here, and put it into your chat so people can look at it whenever they want.
I can't really put things in the chat. I'd have it open.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, guys, just for anyone that's just joining, this is what I'm working on. I'm working on making a SaaS in as quick amount of time as possible using Aider and various AI tools. I'm just connecting different tools together at the moment, and I'm just currently building kind of the idea for the project with the AI. So I'll just hit enter here, and then we'll say no, no. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now you can see it's starting to just build these things on its own. So I haven't done anything yet. So we need some API keys, of course. Let's just see if we can get a free one that we can just use for testing. Go on, give us some free credits. Some freebies. Yeah, don't show this. God, I hate API key stuff. It's so annoying. Huh? But how do I get the rest of the API key? I don't understand.
You probably have to pay for it.
Shouldn't have to pay for it. Pay with crypto. I've never seen that before. I'll have to use a different thing. It's fine. Okay, let's just continue for now. So we'll say ask. Remember, I want this tool to be usable by everyone. So please make a requirements.txt file, a readme file, and everything else, and also make the user interface work and be useful for people. It should be plug in and play with just a .m file and a requirements.txt file. API keys, so annoying. I hate API keys. Wish there was a better way to do it, but I don't think there is. Okay, so it should have all of the information it needs now except the API keys. So we should see some .env and things like that. So now I'm going to say code. Now please make my SAS for me. I'm just going to go for it, see if it works. Like I don't really know how this is going to go, but we'll see. Oh wait, no, don't do that. I don't want user authentication. I shouldn't have said SAS. Wait, I'll just wait. I think you can undo. I'll do that again, but I'll say don't make a SAS because now it's trying to make everything with like user authentication and all that crap, which I just really, kind of insane what it's doing right now though. Wow. Jesus. It's kind of scary, really. API key management SaaS, yeah, true. Okay, so now I can say yes to all of these and create all these new files. So I'll just say yes. Oops, I pressed no on that one. Oh no. So now it's just making all the files for me. Oh, okay. The CSS file failed, but that's not the biggest issue. Also, now that I've got a kind of shape, I can hop into something like Claude and start to fix this. I don't know how the front end works here. I can't actually, oh, static, template, okay. Interesting. So now it says, wait, I don't want to run these commands particularly because, just hang on, just please remove user authentication and anything that is a barrier to anyone just downloading this from GitHub and using it for free. It's a free SaaS, which doesn't make any sense, but so remove user authentication and databases and things like that. I'm still pretty impressed by the fact that it just did that. I kind of wasn't expecting that. I've never done this before, just so you know. I've used Aider, but I've never used it to just do this. This is what I was using GPT Pilot to do, and it was taking like 5 days and thousands of euros. This is just instant, like. I'll let this finish, actually. I won't rush things. I did say remove databases and things, but apparently I didn't get the message. Wait, why would it remove requirements.txt? Oh, it's installing it. Okay, so now that's installed that. Okay, so there seems to be an error here, so we'll just send this error to, I don't know if you actually have to send it, but also people keep telling me to use cursor, which could be interesting as well. I'll be working on this for a while, by the way. I was probably a little bit ambitious saying that I'd get all this done in an hour. That's no longer the plan. I've changed my mind. I'm just going to try and get things done. But yeah, I'll probably be doing a few of these. Maybe VM. Virtual machine. Doesn't seem to want to work, which is kind of interesting. Oh, okay, so you can keep everything in Aider chat, which is pretty nice. It's always the requirements. Oh, hello. Okay, interesting. We have something. So I guess this needs an Anthropic key. Go off my screen for a sec. I just installed Cursor today, but I'm too cheap to get Claude. Yeah, maybe try GPT-4o Mini, which is ridiculously cheap, but might not be as good. Okay. How do I get out of this? Okay. Oh, what? How do I run the app? Oh, Python app.py. Oops. Okay, you can share my screen. Okay, so I've added a Claude key here. Wait, how do I run the... Okay, so Aider is actually really interesting. I didn't realize that you could do all this, where you run... It's actually really similar to GPT Pilot, which I thought was this insane thing, but it seems that Aider does the same thing, which is really cool. Just getting to what we've got on the left here would have taken me 4 hours with GPT Pilot. For some reason, though, it's not running this command. That's annoying. So it was doing that, but now it's decided not to do that. Maybe if I just... Oh, did I just lose everything? Oh, perfect. Beautiful. Okay, anyway, let's just... I shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. We can do... cd, no, python app.py. Oops. I've only a bit of an idea what's happening here, but I've got a feeling you need to get with the program. I have a web store with traffic. Can anyone recommend a resource so I can get up to speed? Hey man, how are you? Try Cursor. It's much better than Visual Studio Code. I was just talking about that. Everyone's telling me to use Cursor. I just, yeah. I used it for a bit. I wasn't that impressed. It kept messing everything up. There we go, right. Okay, so I need to add data for SEO. Go off my screen for 1 sec. I'm just adding API keys, guys, as I go. So this time I'm getting it from dataforseo.com. Oops. Oh, God, I have to send the email by password. Wait. Yeah, I might have to have another look at Cursor because everyone's telling me about it. I like to do things that everyone tells me to look at, so I will have a look at Cursor if enough people tell me something. There's obviously something in it. I wasn't too impressed when I used it personally, but you know, maybe it's got better. Okay, you can share my screen again. Okay, so at the moment I'm not actually sure how this is working because I didn't make it myself, but that should not be happening. Go off my screen. Let me just check the M file. Hang on, it might be an IP address thing. You have to add your IP address as well to this bloody thing. Well, I have a web store with no traffic and I want to recommend a resource so I can get up to speed. I mean, there are a lot of videos on my channel showing how to do things. We've just released Harbor as well, harborseo.ai, which helps people kind of with web stores, for sure, would be one of the things that we help with. You can show my screen again. So yeah, something about data for SEO isn't working. Not sure what it is. So now I guess we go back to Aider. I don't know if we actually have to add everything all over again. I never really got this with Aider, to be fair. I don't know if people know, but... Oh, I just got kicked out of Aider. Okay, let's just do code and then say the error and see if that works. I probably shouldn't have used Aider for this, to be honest with you. I just kind of wanted to use it, but... Okay, now Aider's just not even working. Beautiful. So, right, Aider gave us our base. Let's just hop onto ChatGPT or something now because I'm running out of time and I kind of wanted to get something done here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give everything to Claude. I don't really know what it's done with this. Like, there's other stuff here. Shouldn't need, oh, it does need this stuff, for sure, it needs that. Needs that. And it needs that. Okay, so, this is all my code for a free plugin. It's kind of annoying that Aider just kind of did that. I guess I could try and close everything and try it again. Okay, there we go. I know, still doesn't work. Great, amazing. God, I really hate things like this. Aider's so buggy. It was working perfectly the other day, and then I just, yeah, start doing that. Amazing. Go from a screen for 1 sec. That's how it's written. Now I've created something that I don't even know where any of it is, so I'm not used to doing things this way, to be honest with you. Okay, yeah, you can show my screen again. I'm not really getting anywhere here, unfortunately.
Do you want to just reintroduce what's been going on?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so I'm trying to make a SaaS here, guys. As usual, things have gone a little bit differently to how I was expecting. I would probably rather just start with a whole new thing here, because I feel like what was made there, I don't even know what was going on. So let's just... I really thought I could do this more quickly than the guy that I saw doing this the other day, but I guess not. Probably would have been better just to go with Claude from the beginning, to be fair. So let's try this again. Okay, and then we'll give it the info from before. So yeah, well, I want to try Flux, because apparently Flux has finally managed to do text. That's the whole reason I'm doing this whole video. So Flux documentation. It should use Claude to ideas for designs, which should then make a prompt, which should be fed to Flux. Flux should make the design and upload it to the Printify API. So that's Flux documentation. What was the other ones? Claude. So that's here. And then Printify. The Printify documentation stuff is actually not that easy at all. It's kind of confusing. I've used it before. Yeah, I remember doing all this crap. It's super, super complicated, I remember. Okay, let's try that. Oh my god, did I really just do that? I just showed that. So annoying.
What did you do?
I just showed the API key that we just spent ages not showing it. Is it possible to just do this in one line of one I didn't realize that was possible. I thought the front end and the back end would need to be separate, but oh no, yeah, no, you need the index. Yeah, I should go and delete that. It's so stupid of me. After all that effort to not show the API key, I just showed it, like, so dumb. Yeah, just for some clarity, I guess I can show maybe an example of what I'm talking about, if this gives me free tokens. So this is apparently Flux, so a badger holding a sign saying no badger hunting, please.
Wow.
So you can see like the text is absolutely perfect. Like you can see where I'm going with this. This is kind of the idea that I've had. There's literally not a single mistake, which is a game changer in terms of make the badger more animated and cute. Yeah, he still needs to be holding a sign though. Give me a cute animated badger holding a sign saying no badger hunting, please. Look at that.
So you made the no red.
Like, this is just an example, but like the way that this is going to kind of work and take, just for some context, is it will find design ideas like this. It will just make a very simple prompt that will be sent to that, and then it will, I mean, yeah, that could go on Redbubble or Etsy or whatever, just as a sticker, for example. But yeah, that's kind of the idea here. So that is insane though, that quality. Like,
The way it's like rusted on the edges of the sign and everything.
yeah, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Yeah, for print-on-demand people, Flux seems like a huge step forwards.
Insane.
So obviously, I'm not a coder. I don't even know the structure of these kind of files. So I need to see it. WebSim. Yeah. Well, you mean to do this? Oh yeah, maybe. Didn't think about that. Well, then don't watch it. That's okay, dude. If you don't want to watch it, don't. Thanks for stopping by, though. Yeah, sure, dude. Sounds good. Feel free. Yeah, why can I not click that? What the fuck, dude? Hello? That's a joke, right? Thanks, True Health, for yeah, being the voice of my internal brain. Like, as you can see, I can't even make files apparently, so. Why the hell is that not working? Kind of confused by that. Yeah, click the little close button. That's some good advice right there. No one's forcing you to be here, bro. Well, then help. That's okay. I guess he was joking. It's fine, guys. Why can I not put a CSS file here? That's so weird. But it's a text file. Yeah, I don't understand why I can't open this folder. And you prompt what you'll do, it'll create the... Yeah, I just did that at the beginning, and it went a bit weird, so... I guess next time I'll use cursor, guys, for this.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, it's all kind of too complicated for me, but I can try with cursor, I guess. I don't even know what ShadCN is. Oh, right, it's for front end. I don't really care about front end, to be fair.
That's Ron's job.
Yeah, it's Rowan's job. So yeah, we've basically achieved absolutely nothing, which is nice. Nice to know. So yeah, I hope that was a that was a good stream, guys. Okay, I somehow got that into that file. I have no idea how. Yeah, next time I'll be a bit. I'll use cursor, I guess. Next time we'll give that a go. This takes way longer to do. It's nicer when it makes the files for you. It's definitely better. Yeah, I might try Next.js because JavaScript for me is the same as Python. It's not that. I don't find it easier necessarily. I might do that next time. Yeah, I'm not going to set it up now. I'm just having a look at it quickly. I did use it before, but are you supposed to use Aider inside here, or are you supposed to just use what's it called? You're just supposed to use the cursor itself, I guess. I was really convinced that I'd be able to do this in an hour. That's my fault, I guess. So this should be app.py. And then yeah, I need to look at these UI libraries. I wasn't necessarily trying to make something that looked good, but yeah, it's true. Like, I should just use these. Yeah, like alert, that would be, yeah, interesting. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can have a look at that, for sure. Why do what is with me needing to start a VM for every time? It's so frustrating. I don't know what's going on with my... I didn't always have to before. Daisy UI is nice. Shad CN is the most popular. They're both for JavaScript, I guess. It looked pretty good with Aider at the start. Like, Aider was going for something. It was doing something at least, but yeah. Built on top of Tailwind. Interesting. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not really a coder. I just like to pretend to be. I say that I can program. I can make things go together, but I can't code. Oh yeah, I need to start VM again, obviously. Yeah, I think I'll do another one of these streams, but I'm gonna have a look at Cursor first, and then we'll try that. Oh, that did actually work. It displays nothing, but it actually worked, which is nice. Yeah, no, I'm learning more every day as well, for sure. We'll probably end the stream, guys, pretty soon. I do have a meeting. Let me just check. I've forgotten what time the meeting actually is. It's in... yeah, I do have a meeting. Yeah, I'll have a look at Cursor, because people keep talking about it. It does seem pretty cool. One second, guys. Let me just check something. I will finish this SAS, I promise you. Probably in my own time, instead of getting people to watch me struggle through it like this. But I kind of think that it's nice to all learn together as well. That's kind of what I'm going for. I did think I'd have more success than I had, though. Aider is very buggy. I don't know what the issue with Aider is. Aider just randomly stops working. Aider is the peak of LLM coding assistance right now. Interesting. Interesting. I need to look more into these things for sure. I'm going to have a look at these things in detail. Forget about the pressure to rush things. It's fun to watch and work through stuff. Yeah, thanks, I'm Don. I appreciate that for sure. I just want to know what the quickest and best way to do these mini SaaSes actually is, because I think that's a really big thing, mini SaaSes. Okay, interesting. So now I'm using Aider inside of Cursor, which is pretty cool. Next.js. I'm going to write some of these things down. Oh, really? Jesus Christ, like... yeah, Next.js is pretty cool. I wish I had the prompts from before, from this, because they were perfect prompts. Yeah, I'll just write them. I'm going to have a look at Shad CD. 3 open source boilerplates that I found. Yeah, that's cool as well. The only issue I've always had with boilerplates is I don't know where to start with a boilerplate. So it's almost like it's nicer, because once you have the boilerplate, I don't know, yeah, I just don't know where to start necessarily. I'll have a look at Cursor. I'm just going to close it for now, I think. Yeah, guys, I think I am going to have to end it there, though, because that's been an hour, and we did say that we're just going to be streaming for an hour every day, even if I got absolutely nothing done. That's just the way of it sometimes. I need to understand why Aider stops working for me, because it keeps doing it, and I need to remember not to close Aider like that, because that was pretty stupid as well. I wonder if there's a way to return back to the state that you were in previously with Aider. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow with another stream as well. We're going to be working on loads of different things, loads of different projects. I'll try and come with something tomorrow ready to go. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, I am literally about to delete the API key. Thanks for that. I am done for sure. Thanks. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're around, feel free to tune in. Same time every day. We're going to be streaming every day. So yeah, perfect. Amazing. Peace out.